Good morning. My name's Becky Brown. I'm at Intel and here at CES 2014, and I'm the Director of Media.
I'm Kevin Sellers, and I am also at Intel with Becky, and I'm responsible for all the creative and advertising. So Intel in 2014, we have a really important new message really for the world. As you know, Intel's all about inside, and the magic is inside. And so we have a new communications platform called Look Inside. To us, it's a very short, simple, very emotional call to action for all of our audiences to, whenever they do anything, look inside, because that's where the magic always is. And of course, that's where Intel products live, is inside all of the devices you buy. And so we had come up with, we think, a really beautiful way to use some metaphors to describe that it is what's inside that's magic, it's what's beautiful. And so we wanted to bring that to life in a big way starting at CES. And so that's really what led us to the point where we're at today of really launching this platform in a big way at CES. And you'll see it big across the monorail and the station as well.
Yeah, and from a media perspective, when we were given this opportunity, we felt like it was a really great exposure for us right in front of our booth here at the Central Hall. And we also felt like it represented what we wanted to, as Kevin mentioned, talk about with Look Inside, and the meaning behind it's the people inside the monorail too that are what's the important part of this show, the people that make the technology come to life, the people that make and are writing all the stories that are getting published. So we felt like those two things together with our new communication platforms and the media exposure and just the great presence that we're going to get here at CES 2014, that this working together with the Las Vegas Monorail was just a great opportunity for us. Before I even got here, I was getting messages about how beautiful this placement was and how it really was representing the essence of what Intel was going to communicate at CES 2014. So we think that, just leading into the show, at the show, and then, post the show, we feel like it's just been a great place for us to communicate our message.
And that's one of the things we like about Look Inside, is because it gives us the ability to play off of different things like this, where if it was just a static message of it's what's inside your products, then it narrows us. But when we talk about inside in a broader context and look inside, that's where an idea of a monorail, as Becky mentioned, made so much sense, because it's a message about Intel, but it's also a message about all of us, and that the importance really is it lies within each one of us individually, and it lies within, for example, the monorail, where that's where the people are. So it gives us so much more flexibility from an advertising perspective of telling bigger stories and using different placements in a way that draw your attention back to what's inside is important.
And when we were planning, Kevin's team, we do planning for CES, in about a year in advance. And so as we were looking at in the summertime of what do we think were really going to be great opportunities for us, became really clear as we started working together with the Las Vegas Monorail team that this was going to be just a fantastic opportunity that we didn't want to miss out on.
We really wanted to use the Intel blue in a really striking way, because, and the other reason we love the Look Inside message is when you come to CES, there are gadget advertisements literally everywhere. So how is it that your message could actually break through? So we wanted a very stark contrast, using our own assets and then drawing attention to this magic of inside. So we think we've struck a great balance there of great placement, very bold, very central location with a very unique, very differentiated sort of look and feel. Be sure to visit us at our booth in the Central Hall, and
be sure to ride the monorail, and we look forward to seeing you inside.